You sold a $2.5 million mansion for Bitcoin to prove you're all in. You donated 12.8 Bitcoin, equivalent to 852,000 to Trump.
Yeah.
This better be right this time, okay? Because I saw it was coming from your site. So if it's not, we got some probs here, Gary. You sold a $2.5 million mansion for Bitcoin to prove you're all in, and you donated 12.8 Bitcoin, equivalent to 852,000 to Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, he's like, can confirm. Fact check correct.
That is confirmed. Yes.
Confirmed. Glad to hear it, Gary. So you also said, in terms of the latter, that it is the most important moment in world history. So talk about, in both of these cases, what that means, putting the money where your mouth is, and why this is so important, whether it be Bitcoin, politics, where the two collide. What do these actions mean to you? Why are they so symbolic and significant?
I've referred to the term buying a seat at the table. And what that means to me, because I'm sure many people will go, oh, he wants to buy a seat at the table. It sounds so nefarious. But if we really look at it, like, there is someone going to influence these politicians. It's clear to me that the influence that's been peddled out on Washington is not helping the vast number of people. Just go grade it, A, B, C, D, or F, just like you were graded in elementary school. Okay, and let's just grade everything we're doing, and agree that if it's failing, we should call it out and stop the funding of it. So the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to help. Look, there's going to be 10. How much money is the Democrats? $10 billion just to run this campaign. So they're not going to do that. You're not going to win this game without putting some chips on the table and getting those jets that have to go between all these campaign places in the air. It's just a function of the game now. I wish it weren't that way. I've never given any money to any politician in my life. And I would just ask everyone to understand, hey, look, I could have literally gone direct to Trump and had a relationship with the Trump family, but I literally went around Bitcoin for a reason. And because that is my message, I'm supporting Bitcoin. I'm not supporting a political administration, although I think Trump is absolutely the right guy at the right time with the right 4-year, let's go smash and grab this thing and correct it. Otherwise, this little teenager that's been allowed to go on every drug, act like a bitch, a whore, slut, sell everything, this entire family is so sick. It needs to be reformed. And you're just going to have to go in there and really suffer the pain of it, or continue doing what you're doing. But it's failing. So that's why I did it. Now the house one, it's not a castle. It's a $2.5 million house.
Okay.
It was absolutely the right thing to do. I'm underwater right now on what I did, but I think a home as your primary residence and/or as an investment, if that's the way you look at it, if you look at it as an investment, it's the worst investment you could ever do if you think it's an investment. If you made money on it, it's because you got lucky. And usually you make money on it the moment you buy it, and it never really improves over that. Your return just goes down and down. Yet humanity believes that you're smart to buy real estate. It is the most simple investment in the history of mankind. You do not have to be brilliant to buy real estate, whether it's 1 unit or 1 million. It's a dead simple business, but it doesn't mean that it's priced right. And by the way, more billionaires have been made by building things. Mm-hmm. Okay, and finding oil and finding Bitcoin and building technology and then selling that technology. That's where the billionaires come from. Great innovation. But real estate does really well to hold the value, long term, and generate some income. But extremely safely. It's just not brain surgery.
Well, speaking of not being brain surgery, something that you said once recently, see, I did my research, Gary. I did my research. Is you made a comment, something about how I actually really appreciated this. And I think that I'm getting the essence of it right. But it was something to the effect of how Trump almost communicates like a fourth grader, and how too often in business, politics, finance, Bitcoin, people try to be too highbrow about it and you lose your audience, right? So an appreciation for that, which I'd agree with that. I want you to, in this manner, in your own words, right, describe to my audience the beauty of Bitcoin, crypto, and the potential that it has and why you so fiercely believe in it. Because I'll say, you'll be proud of me, Gary. I own Bitcoin. I set up my crypto wallet. And when I say autonomy, this really, it gives you the, I call it a code, but I know it's not called that. But basically, you are your own bank. Like, you lose that, you're fucked, and you can't get access to your own money, right? Like,
You're
busted by